Ant Village. That's where we left off. And I'm not sure on like doing titles, so I'm like because me pretending to like as like Raccoon and as like being a cat and but something I just noticed like I guess you can see it pretty well like on the side here. Like look at the cat's sides, like they're actually animated. Some good breathing. Yeah, it does sink down. I was like, oh wait, why is that? I feel like we'd have to like really look at a cat on how it breathes. Not sure if it does that. It looks like it's going after dust, like attacking the dust. Not doing the lickies in his face. So, the end of like last one, we just discovered something which I guess didn't like come to mind for some reason. But yeah, person that we're helping was probably like a human conscience, which I had fun idea like thinking of like that too on like of like my of some like robot dragon or so of like was a person that just uploaded conscience into the machine and I think other games already like played with that idea or that story idea like well like Matrix and all that. Oh, if we just like put our conscience into the machine, maybe we're like we live forever. Well, what one did an interesting idea. Like, what if you do that, but like it's just a clone of your mind, and then like how messed up that would be. Of like, oh, you're just like, are you really you then? And it just gone like. That's probably why never realistically we ever can like will ever because like there's a big thing about like one's soul. And trying to play God like that is just... I knocked your boxes down. Let me get paw prints. Let me style up your floor with some paw prints. I'm sure like you would enjoy that. There goes your paint. You're just like unconcerned. I'm sorry, also, a robot friend, which was probably the scientist, is in shock right now, realizing that. That one on the left is very happy. The other one's just like, I'm bored. Oh. I made them kind of mad. You still like... You still want to pet me though. Because I'm just that adorable. and cats can get away with that. like you can jump down there. But I want to see around up on this tree first. Fresh polish carpets. These explode with paint if you knock them down. I got an achievement, by the way, when I jumped on there. It was like catastrophic. So I guess that was worth it. Bugging those robots. I'm just thinking of like, oh, but you still love me because I'm a cat and I look cute. That's probably why cats get away with so much. Did nothing. Okay. Yeah, I feel like go in the right direction. You sure there's robots to save? Let's see. Oh, no problem. Okay. Yeah, you too. Thanks for coming by just to say hi. God bless to you too. And have fun watching the War Room. I don't think I've seen it, but yeah, I think that's like one of those really good movies. Which reminds me on posting. What was it? Checking up on stuff. Sort of. can't meet anyone. Let me actually go down because I feel like this is progressing going up that way. Oops, that's the edge. I'll put this bucket down here. Sure there would be a way to get back up. Probably jumping up those things. What's down here? Can't walk around there apparently. I'm like locked off. Cat doesn't want to get wet. Get in your way. Give me attention. Just like what cats do. Give me attention. Oh, it must be a thing to do, but at the moment, my little friend is doubting himself. I guess I gotta go up here to wake him up. And who knows, maybe all the robots are humans. Consciences. That are not just mere robots that we're saving. What's over here? A little more. Spot the nap again. Quick nap. I roar. This is like a... wonder if this was like the water thing that it was talking about. It holds like a bunch of water. And now it just holds a lot of garbage. Pink. Reason I could jump up on that. Here. So we just go on a circle around here, each level. I'm able to. Hello. This network person? What is this? Why this is really outsiders. I miss them. The memory brings sweet peace. While stayed in the slums, I heard you help find docking. You still want to see the outsider. She's the one who can get you there. Apparently she had some kind of plan to leave the city. Which her is he talking about? The doc or is Momo her? I'm confused by her. Who's her? Reach me like our little village and it should be easy. You're Dexter's one like you. Very first. Wish you good luck. I believe in you. Well, can't just like do stuff just out of like believing. I'll say that as much. And then there's, in a sense, there is no luck. Like it's all God's will of what happens. And there's a reason for what all happens. So much has come in. How much have I forgotten? Maybe that's the her that they were talking about, Clementine. You go back down and find more from the companions or head. Pretty much there's the option that we could like this. Do need to find that memory though. Or I would like to find that, so I'm guessing yeah we could like climb like up there, but now we can talk to the people, I'm sure. And certainly I don't just like read everything, I don't read things out loud. Food is actually I guess like I'd like to try to, but like it is nice to not have to like watch the stream to read what goes on. Cause just like when I watch like anime, I like to watch things in dubbed English, so I just hear what they say instead of having to read it. You guys stop being so loud when I'm talking. The food is actually horrible, but it's the only thing around. I'll have to unscrew the front casing if I keep eating. I don't know how you have a mouth to stick that into you. And yeah, being robots, you could just open your stomach's apartment and whatnot and just stick it right in there. The little face on the side is good. They'll call me the Tin Chief. I specialize in upcycling leftovers. Secret ingredient. I wonder what your secret ingredient is. Who told you about secret? Well, I didn't say anything. You have the wires and water and stuff. Let's go down somewhere. Oh. Okay, so it goes in a circle around like this. When I grew up, I want to create like one clean. I wonder why is there this. Well, probably for their safety. To not like leave the place. Electrics are everywhere. Okay. Statistically, I should have won at least 8 times. Are you sure about that? Wow. That's how I give me attention again. You're probably gonna lose anyway. You know there's more than 900 shades of white paint. Garbage can. I'm not sure there's that. If you're talking about like just slight hues of white turning gray. I do love the smell of fresh paint. Reminds me of I can't smell it. I'm sad. Oh, now you're sad. Deconstructive pieces. Some good cracks elsewhere. Around. Put some green in your white. Maybe it'll blend in with all the trees. Let's see, am I able to go back this way? Oh, I can. Can I? How far back can I just go back here? What? I think that's a glitch. I think it's meant like it turns back on so I don't return. Well then, yeah, the door's closed in there anyway. So if I did get in there. Yeah. I was like, usually they have like a door to not even let you back through this way, so. They said that when we first came here. Picked it up again. You just jump on it again and it still says that same thing. There's a way down, I can't remember. Wait, did I talk to you? Alright, go back down. So he's said something different. Like, oh? Thinking find like an expressions cricket. Oh, I see the memory thing. Like, made it up from scratch. How impressive. I remember it happening when I saw when I was in the network. Hey, Python Blue. I don't know exactly, but the time all the communication started to switch these symbols. Word by one until I was able to understand everything. You got more memory. You want to show the symbols? Oh, no. Yeah, you seen the like the edit like games or you guys like put own music in it. Oh, it's a new game? Oh, nice. Yeah, playing this cat. Where did that puppy go? Yeah, find how to get back down there again. Oh, go around over here. Now can I pick up this plant over here? Came out 2 days ago. Oh, you made music in the game? Sounds very interesting to see. Grab this plant for whatever reason. Red plant. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Thoughts, things. Let me. These flowers look pretty. It's probably a robot that would milk them. What if they said that like ahead of time? Treasure, yes. Of course, it's raccoons should know what treasure is. Have an option to like show item. Yeah, like cat. Do cat things in this game. So you're a cat. Like knock off bottles from edges. We're ruining these guys' game. Give me attention. Jump right up like this. Yeah, it might be a little sad sounding. I give it to? I'm not sure if they're gambling because look what this one says. Statistically, I should have won at least 8 times. Attack this guy. 9,536 games. 126. Don't tell me when I'm actually programmed to win this at this game. Basically, one robot is playing against one that just is programmed to know how to win the game. Then again, we're doing dominoes. Oh, the pieces pop back. I was looking for what's the repetitiveness. It places that piece and then it just pop. And then I play something else again. But yeah, they're doing dominoes. Isn't there like by chance kind of thing in that game? Like, it doesn't matter how good of a strategy you are. Let's see, can I talk to this guy? Okay, just keep saying that. Well, I got a flower, whatever that may be. I can't give it to them. Let's scratch this up. Sharpen my weapons. Poet guy. I don't know if you can like get up from his spot. Also, it's a dress on the back. Isn't that interesting? Well, okay then. Just wanted to give you a little gift of flowers. Well, here guys. Give me milk. Oh, you have to see me. He's complaining about the bad food, and he's saying that he has like some secret ingredient. This goes down to first level. Pop down right here one more time, just take a cat nap. And we can just like relax here if we want. But we gotta save a bunch of robots. For some reason we can jump on this. Jump. So I think I explored this whole area. It's just kind of small. So it said like gotta go up, so climb up over here. with the big obvious arrows. And we got the one memory that was here, so cat nap, yeah. Seeing if I missed something down here. Oh, that's him there. Okay. Imagine how many jumps that this cat has been doing. And has yet eaten. Oh, you might want the flower. That is how they grow special plants that can. Oh, I see. Oh, here's your red one. Okay. What do you think? Going to school is less boring? Sometimes doing nothing is more fun than doing something that. Let me just mark up your carpet there as you just completely ignore it. So I guess to progress we do need to like help this. Wait, we could I see we could like climb back up. But I want to try to get her other two flowers, so come on. Oh, there's yellow. Said that it wants a purple one, so we gotta look for. Oh, I see it right over there. Go around this way, I guess. Right over there. That wasn't too hard. Because we're a cat, we have no problem climbing around trees. We're very agile. What's it called? Unclunky. Oh, what's the word? Like, I'm blanked out. Doesn't like stumble. Which, thinking of it, like, I think I know some cats, like, that is a cluck, that like, pretty much tries to make jumps and then like falls. Well, I got your plants. And then it appears there. Okay. take my belly. It's hard to know either. Yeah. I think we completed this area now. Sign of possibly falling. Not for a cat. I see things to... Here, have some more color. Set to make the kids say anything. Okay. For whatever reason, I knocked down paint at them. And gonna wonder what the game is called that you were talking about. Curious on like looking back on any jumps. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah. I guess I just can't recall right now. Again, like, I usually have to get up like a little early to on like this day, so. But I've been wanting to like possibly complete this game. I've been going back on DCS, by the way, and I finally learned more. Something that like I'm really about. I'm like just I stumbled across kind of like by. It's complex enough to like figure out how to like use the things like just to like go into like pretty much where it's like best to go like on tutorials, but like I somehow like discovered on like pressing like buttons like where it's like called the buttons like TOO, which is target of opportunity. It is usually what it is on them. So in the Harrier, it's like I'll take a moment to say about this. But in the Harrier, if you go in the F10 map, like you look at like the big map that like you can with like any plane, and you could put down like mark points or like just target points, and when you're on the ground landed, you can bring up like this knee board. And you can see the cat doing some aisles. Bring up this knee board and pull in all those targets. Like, you do like up to 10. But you do up to 10 to, because like, it's like as much as like you could like bomb at once. So you could load that like doing right Alt Shift 8. It's like kind of weird, but you do that like in the kneeboard, and then that loads like right into your plane basically. And you could then tell each bomb to like hit each of those 10 targets, fly over like the area, and like basically drop them all. So I knew that for a while by just watching a video, but you had to be like landed on the ground and then take off, and therefore like you could not change your targets or anything. I didn't know how, if you could, or how you'd even do that. But if you press this button and like you could have the targeting pod look at something, and then you press that button, and you basically then like you press that, type in whatever number, or just leave like whatever, like if you have no targets like already planned or so, it would just count to like the next one, and you just hit enter, and basically those coordinates that you were looking at through the targeting pod is now that numbered target, and you can once again input. I probably would have to like show it in DCS sometime if I feel like streaming it sometime, which I guess like if I want to get like in VR in the game, it's like I might as well stream it too, because it locks me out to like really look at anything in that. But it's really nice to like be able to like, oh, now I could like look at all the 10 targets and just target them all. Hey, Budweiser, and hey, Third It Man. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm really glad like so many likes that avatar. It's just made it so like just a full-time job of like just working with that stuff now. And got like I find like I did like just a little commission thing. Just because I felt like doing some like blend shape face expressions for someone's avatar that looked very cute. And I want to start, I need to like mess with like doing some animation, just to get into like some animation, and then do Unreal, because I have big idea plans I want to play with the Unreal Engine. Hey Timberwolf, it's been a long while. Welcome. I've been doing well. I've been at the moment playing this game. Get to be a cute cat. Yeah, and made something a long while ago for Python. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, it's very rare to find anyone that's like that. But then again, like, you gotta be careful, and like, cause it really puts on a big what's it called? I'm blanked out on what. On big like witness, or can't think of a better word. Like, just because someone claims that they're Christian, you gotta be careful on like if they really are Christian, because that's sadly the big deception on when like, oh, but it's just like love, or like God, like and basically make it sound like that God's like okay with like certain sin, that the Bible is very clear about that it's sin. And so yeah, it's just, well, yeah, and that Target too. But yeah, Jesus even warned about that, like, just as the world hated him, like, it's going to hate the followers too, so. Yeah. Yeah, so there's like kind of like few like two reasons that I don't like label like completely throwing like label everywhere like, but I also don't want to be ashamed of saying about it. Yeah, let's use this item. Guess we're gonna have to find like some battery or circuit thing to put in there. But yeah, it's like for one reason I like to show being a Christian just by from like action or like what we talk about or so. Not like we shouldn't ever should have to like say that we're Christian. It should be like kind of like be shown by, but also that immediately can get like that walled out or attacked ness or so that like doesn't help anyone then. So yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's certainly it's why like in a sense like I don't feel like wanting to claim of being in like so-called furry community because of like how just it's gotten. and yeah, like I'm just trying to remember like the good like things about it. What is that? Yeah. I gotta tab out. I wanted to just check if I was missing anything. Come on. But it's really hard for me to think of like all this stuff when I'm like brain's a little tired. Oh yeah. Yeah, and in a way that's actually encouraging because like then I know that I'm doing like what the Bible even like says that would happen. People just don't like the truth. They don't want to feel the guilt, which I admit that I'm guilty. So, and that's how we all should be, is to just submit ourselves to God, that He can forgive us. Like he wants to forgive us, but like He can't if we don't. Ooh, cutscene. Yeah, we're born in nature of sin. Look, this is subway station. Old subway station. I've completely forgotten this kind of transportation existed. Take it out. Good morning after saying goodbye to my family at home. Sad moments. You want to see the outside, but does that even matter anymore? What happened to them? What happened to everyone? Well, we all eventually die. The thing what this game's like making it really sad and bringing like basically no hope, which without God, yeah, there is no hope. like everything just comes to nothing like this. They're forgetting to point out that there's an eternity afterward, which like, if you really ask anyone, like, everyone has a mind of, like, eternity. Even if they, like, think that, like, we just die and then, like, nothing happens afterward. Yeah, Jesus is the path to God. Like what he just said, like, Jesus, the only one way to truth and life. No one comes to God but through him. Basically saying that there is no other way to get to heaven. And the big difference, like, and that, the interesting thing I always like from what I heard, and when you really look at it, and we even like looked at like many other religions and like deeply looked at like Catholic, was it like Muslim, forget like few others maybe, but looked at those ideas, and everything's just based on works. Every other religion is just based on works. And Christianity is the only one that's like, no, we can't do any work. We're just, you just trust in God and repent, and then you're saved. Which, that's why I was like trying to like bring him out. Hey, let me finish what the B12 is trying to tell me. You were near Midtown. Now let's find Connie. I have a picture of her. We can show to some of the companions around here, maybe. Oop. And we got a memory to look for. Oh, we can jump down here. What? We don't want to walk on the dirty floor or something? Oh, we can. Okay. Ooh. And under here. We're kind of clipping in the thing. Yeah, Python Blue. It's they don't want to. It's why, if you notice, on just the giant push of like LGP, of like all the what we would call like sexual immorality, on to push of like, make it okay, like, how dare you say it's wrong, and because they don't want to feel guilty and be subjective to God's judgment. Which, and that's the thing I could say, like, I am not the, because yeah, I am not the one judging. I'm just saying what God will judge all of us. And if you don't want to, if you reject God's commandment that is wrong, then you're gonna take the consequence. And no one wants to hear that, sadly. No one likes to hear that they're wrong. But it's reality of all this, that this life is just a big test. On, are you really for God, or you just want to just worship your own pleasure? Which Satan wants to be control. Which that's an interesting thing we did like today on like looked at Satan, which is an interesting thing of like, I don't know how many, because it's what our pastor like pointed out, like it's a rare thing for a church to talk about Satan. Usually we don't like to talk about Satan because, like, yeah, he's the big evil one. But But yeah, there's a thing with like Satan was like a very high spot of like in the angelic realm, like with God, and was put in like a place of like to be very honoring and glorifying to God, and there a good way, like what he pointed out, like that Satan fell, which by the word of Satan is like slanderer. That's where like his name comes from, of being Satan, and he's known by like a lot of names. Like there's the evil one, like the Bible even says, like the evil, the deceiver, the devil. Yeah, you have a coworker that. And that's the thing, like it's important to understand about him, on to even find more purpose and reason for Jesus, because when the fall came, like, because before Adam and Eve's fall, like God said all his creation was good, so he didn't just like had his angels created and then they were like suddenly bad. Like no, he said all his creations was good, and then like Satan decided to be incarnated into like a snake to deceive Eve, and started the fall and take control. Like he's trying to like rule us all that he can, and yeah, I'm almost like trying to think of like a whole sermon in like a few minutes, but yeah, it was like very interesting on like big discussion on that, and how Jesus came to defeat was it to war against like Satan, and to destroy his rule, or trying to think of like the very verse that like said about that. But there was like promise of like to Adam and Eve on that he will crush the head of the serpent, and that's what Jesus did when he raised from the grave. Oh yeah, Dante's Inferno suggests, yeah, there's only one level of hell. It's just like full torture of your sin judgment. Like it's God's wrath for eternity. I try to like really stress to anyone that's like, oh, it's not so bad. Like I don't care that I'm going to go to hell. You will care if you go to hell. Like it's when you find out, it's going to be too late. You do not want to be stuck in that suffering for. And then the argument is like, well, then how can God possibly be loving and do that to such people? It's like, he has every right to, and we deserve all that, and look at what he's mercifully doing, that we just still are alive, and we don't even deserve any of this. And he just and he even like made a chance for us to be saved, just out of love, like the verse, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. So it's a really heavy thing on like just example of love, and so many times I try to like explain that to people, and it's sad when it's like just not coming to mind on just like that's what how God is love. Like, I don't know how better way to explain that. So if I'm like barely doing any progress, I guess we're like going in like big deep topic there now. um, Trying to think of like what I was pointing out. Let me scroll back up on anything. Yeah, the on why we even like have death in the first place is because yeah we sinned. Like, oh, and that was like another point, like on how Satan like lies so like gets like lies so much, and we just fall into like those lies, because like he lied to Eve, like are you will you surely die? Did God really say that? It's like no, he's just trying to keep you from uh keeping you down to not become equal as him, and all that, and guess what, is Eve still alive still? Like no, Eve died. It happened. God was meaning what he meant. But the true death is far worse, is being in eternal hell. And it I also remember on like another point, like with it, like the first death that they even saw was other animals just to cover their sin. Like imagine just how shocking that is. The very first death that they ever any humanity ever saw is like after they sinned, and instead of them dying, he killed the animals to and covered them like physically and symbolically their sin, to cover their nakedness. Oh, and the main reason. Well, yeah, like not to say like any like snake characters just like evil, and it there's some reason like yeah that Satan went as a snake, and it's like kind of like animal symbology-ness or whatnot, uh, but it's same with like dragons. It's like, but I don't know. Not sure what more to like to say on that, but yeah, I see what problem with that, but I don't think that should be like a huge deal to like turn away from the whole reality of it. Like again, like it is just how the Bible says how the Bible says that it happened, and how it all happened. Yeah, it's simply Satan just like wanted to rebel against God. I find religion an interesting topic. Yeah, I'm certainly open for it to happen in my stream. I guess like it because I leave it open, like it tends to happen, and because yeah, it's uh, because no one out like I feel like I think there is I'm happy there is a few other streamers I think of that also like have it open to like they talk about Christianity uh, and are much different agreements and stuff than what everyone else with like the LGBT or and all that. I don't want to. Well, keep in mind, Python. It is uh, animals are animals. Yeah, like I remember talking to someone like the just like trying to explain like the fact that animals the Bible never says anything that animals having a soul. They are yes alive, and we shouldn't just torture them or be evil against them because it that would reflect our character if we're just like oh I'll just kill this for the sake of killing it. Which just because like the annoyance of bugs or so we do that a lot. but we should take care of like animals and not like torture them or there's like a reason why we like kill them civilized. Yeah, exactly. But why is it fun? How do you say your name? But Budweiser fun? Are you like Budweiser the that beer? Yeah, right. Jesus died on cross and rose again. We no longer had two animals, right? Which yeah, exactly, and that's really good point of like where people like make any argument of like oh, but we don't. Why don't we do all these laws in the Old Testament? Like why don't we just stone people and this and that? And it's like there's certain commandments that were for ceremonial like I forget like what the other ones were but like one of them is like ceremonial laws and one is like the sacrificing. We don't do that because that would be against our very belief of Jesus did the final sufficient sacrifice. He paid for all our sin past, present, and future, and we and it would be just what's it called like I forget like the word that would like to say it, but basically in rebelliousness to God to like to think that wasn't enough and to continue on like still doing animal sacrifice. But it ever was just a symbol of what to come. Oh, and I was gonna point out for Python that yeah, animals don't have souls. So like, so it like if you're ever like asked like if like a person is drowning and then a dog and like you can only save one of them, like who do you save? Is like, well, we'll save the human because he has a soul. Like it's like unfortunate and sorry, like the animal would die, but they're not as important as a person with a soul, and they're just a creature that has life, that like breathes and certainly has a mind to think and all that, but it just runs off of instinct. It does not know good or bad. Uh, like animals have they animals can't sin because they don't have a conscience that would like they may seem like they have a conscience like because yeah like they would want to like have whatever good best happen to them or whatnot. They like like social attention and all sorts of stuff. Hi, Bravo. Oh yeah, you don't like killing people killing snakes because they don't like them. Sinfu. What do you mean by sinfu? Sinfu. And they had the atheism movement on that note. I think it's well, and yeah, the ethics and laws uh, are pretty much just in place of for us to not destroy ourselves. Because yeah, like which the Bible makes this point, like sin is lawlessness. If you practice sin, you just want lawlessness. Imagine a world without law and everyone just does whatever they feel like. That's basically the world that what it wants it to be. And it's like by God's mercy that even like has government and like laws to hold ourselves back from destroying ourselves completely. And that's exactly what happened in Noah's time of the flood. God relented, like he saw just violence, like there's of everyone. Like it even like says about like that it's just violence, which guess what's like happening a lot today in like games and all that. But yeah, like every man's like every person's thought is just uh evil uh and God only saw like God just saw did see mercy in Noah and just few 8 people and say rescued them and flooded the whole world to cleanse like basically judgment on like uh, on what how that world came to be at that time. Like though it only describes that it was like it was just very bad, and it's like pretty much getting close to like that those very times that from what things are happening. I just made yeah in case but yeah like I find like no problem with like I even kind of considered on like having a pet snake. Like snakes are like very like chill and like from what I heard and like they just like relax on your arm because and just sound very uh, casual, neat pets. Yeah. Yeah, there's not like for just general like just the animal of snakes. Yeah. But I've been just talking about like Satan as he is wanting like just turning basically put himself as a snake and which caused the curse of snakes having to crawl on their belly. It was There's that in the Bible. There's some significance about that. The only thing, like, I don't know, like how far to like go into like like personal thing, but like the I kind of hold myself back on really getting a snake because of like just how they eat. So, but yeah, aside of that, like it'd be nice. Like I got to pet a snake like at like zoos or so, and they feel pretty. They feel very surprisingly smooth and nice to pet. Yeah, fair point about yeah. Maybe if you could like feed them like in some was it like some like normalish feeling way of the, but hesitated to save up rats myself. Yeah. Never held one before, but they seem like they would be cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, if you never felt a snake, sometimes like if you can go to like a zoo that like would let you like pet some snakes, like it's very interesting. Yeah, sorry, I was just going pause because I didn't want to just like walking around and. But yeah, I think we like made the the big point and which yeah, see like a lot of tendencies of it. I want to go back down in here to. Is there some reason I can like walk down under here? Yeah. I could light this up again, but I don't see anything. I can't like jump down there. Right, let me see. Did I go all the way in here? Ooh, there's a chair. I'm looking for little memories. We must make our robot friend remember everything. To remember his apparently his humanity. You're welcome. Yeah. Certainly it seems like again like what can happen, like having it open and just looking at what I'm exactly trying to say with that wording, why I'm like repeating at it. But like this is oh, music's starting to play over there. Let me see, what hints does this give? Bookshelf. One with couches. Bottle thing. Okay, there's probably nothing over here. I'm just like really like to make. Is this where we came from? Oh yeah, there's. Yeah. So are we having that like run back here? Oh, you had a cousin that had a python. Oh, yeah. Pythons, even though like the I think the like was it the stereotypic idea or so of like some big python that's going to like just eat you. And it's like yeah, some like could probably get like that big, but like they only can like eat someone that's like small, and they don't usually like. Though again, I don't remember like any like statistics of it or so, but oh yeah, take care, Budweiser, if you're taking off. Thanks for coming by, and thanks thanks for the little talk. Cause just for like out of like reaching and love for like everyone, it's why a big reason why I just really like to have it like open to always talk of that stuff when everyone online, like so many, I should say like not everyone, but like a lot just want to like silence it just because it makes them, which it should make us feel guilty, and there's a good reason to that, not to like say we're just doomed from it all, but like God is faithful to forgive any sin. Like it really says of like just how loving God is. So don't try to not like make the argument that God isn't out to try to like help us. Like he gave his son to like sacrifice for our payment. And it's important to remember that like the importance of what that he's came back from resurrected from that is to show that he sufficiently paid it all, that death could not hold him. Oh, and here's our first memory. Remember. There have been reports in the past that, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, there has been people that have been like eaten by snakes. Usually, I think is like someone a little smaller, or especially a child or so. Which, yeah, it's terrible for anyone to die or like get eaten by an animal. Like what's worse is like if they're like never found again. But pythons, I think, are like they're very gentle actually. It's obviously like when tamed. But yeah, they could just be like nice big warm was it like warm ropes basically on you. You're trying to think of like how to describe like that they like to like wrap around. Reason they like to, I think, wrap around your arm and stuff is because you're warm, and so it like keeps them warm. Yeah, like warm noodles. And they kind of. Oh yeah, yeah, probably anacondas more so than really pythons. Yeah, I think anacondas, they can be like bigger, like more chunkier. Yeah, gentle giants. Yeah. There are mini books here. The Turing test link. Oh, I was reading all the books. I recognize some of these did have a library. It's feeling almost like comfort. Let me see, what books did he say? Turing test, like, oh yeah, I think the Turing test, I think that's like the idea of like if you are talking to a robot, but and think it's a human, would be like the big test on like if we could really make a robot seem like a human. Yeah, at least obviously don't go in the wild and try to go pet a big giant snake and think it's like a gentle thing. It just might turn and eat you. Yeah, if anything, they wouldn't be thrilled to have you try petting it. Like, it would attack you for, like, self-defense and, like, fear. Which, that's the interesting thing with animals. None of them are just wanting to go out and hunt you. Though I remember hearing things about, like, lions that, like, that there is, like, human hunting lions that lose the fear of man and stuff, and or get, like, tastes of them and like, try to go like hunt them, and that's where like a lot of village people or humans like have to then go hunt for them because they can't have a lion just going around just killing people. So but yeah, naturally animals are fearful of human because we are set above that role of them to be caretakers of them, and we are dominion over them. So and so basically they the only times they like attack or so is usually when they're like think that they're like cornered or something, or you're like threatening them, and they don't have like somewhere to like run, or yeah, something in that line. Yeah, self-defense. But it's an interesting thing. Like if you go like in, it's actually like the book of Isaiah that I saw. Like it is prophesying the end times of when the new world and stuff. I can exit all of this, by the way. But where. The cat's going to a nap because I'm sitting here talking. Oh, got up. Now sat down. But, what was it? Oh, that it said about the animals will become, like, basically tame, like, nothing to fear out of them. They'll all be, like, just... child could play with a cobra and like we could like go pet lions or something. Like they like in heaven they'll just all be like that. So it's not like creatures are just going to vanish away or so at in the end days, or like when the new earth comes. Yeah, about the baby playing with snakes. Then you could pet all the snakes you want. Let me first scratch this. Oh, I got achievement cat's best friends. Because I did this to like everyone. Because they like me rubbing up to them. Might even have like I don't know. Bible doesn't say that, and it could get like a little sketchy to like try to think of anything that the Bible doesn't specifically describe. But yeah, we could only just imagine. You just don't go like too far, I guess. Because then again, like some danger of like going away from what the Bible might talk about. We get them. Yeah, let's meet them. Hello there. I guess you don't say anything. Do you like me doing this? Am I cute for you? Pet me, because I am cute. No. Oh, he has like a few songs. Do that. Well, I want to hear what the other one was. It's not too bad, but it sounds like out of tune and stuff. It's like too upbeat in this kind of atmosphere. Okay, if I take this long everywhere, it's like it's gonna be forever to like get this game. Oh, pandemic stuff. We had something like that pretty recently. Sometimes I feel like it's still going on for some reason. Like certainly, look at these water effects. I think this like indie team is like it's very impressive. Like all the stuff they did for being an indie development team. Oddly thing? Oh, what do you mean oddly thing up? The tree bud? What? Oh, there's something wrong. Yeah, maybe. It's not letting me do anything though. Also, if I examine this and look behind here, I wonder what these symbols mean. Oh, I was like gonna say, like certainly wanna try to stay healthy and everything. like from like just facts on like science, like if we gotta go like scientific things or so, like where was it ever proven that masks do work? Like there are like many like may probably disagree on this, but like it's like certainly we can like easily wear masks all we want. Let's see if that was like on a roll, jumping on it. I noticed it's on wheels. But there was like a time like didn't viruses go through masks like a little like chain link fence like this trying to stop flies? It's like it's too small that. And it's like oh maybe like the idea like oh it's like stopping the breath but like it's so imagine that like I like this point that I remember someone made like a doctor actually like a profession that like understood this, and someone that's like very weak or susceptible to being sick and like you don't tell the entire neighborhood to like wear a mask and be completely protected to keep this one person safe. It's like no, that's like just very what's it called, like I can't think of the word like what to describe that, but yeah, that's crazy. I don't want to like say it's crazy or whatnot. It's like just not affect like can't think of the word that best describes it. Left trigger. But you would try to tell that person to be most careful and do what they can to protect themselves, and so and the idea that masks are like helping you, it's really the other way. It would only help someone else, and the crazy thing of like the supposedly like vaccinate, which by the way like people are still getting sick even taking that vaccination, and I even heard like facts on like that someone like some like actually got killed for taking the vaccination. Supposedly it's going to like save them, but like oh no, it actually caused them to get so sick, and they really didn't need it. And that's the risk on taking it. It's like it seems like it's too much of a risk when it like doesn't end up like helping, when because like people are still getting sick from it, and everyone that doesn't get vaccination still has to wear a mask. Like, well, if the vaccination really worked, or you say that it's like so needed, then why are you having everyone wear masks? So that's my big I guess beef about the whole thing, like with masks and the pandemic. Well, go back to like the ones that supposedly do, they really do supposed to prevent, and there was like the other previous like big vaccination that like I heard that like that's like pointed out on like oh like we should take it as much because like look at it helped this other thing. It's because they spent years to really develop, and this was like push, and I heard how this supposed vaccination is not even like done the same way, or it's not like the same like actual thing. Like it's I don't know, it's I think at best, like, you'd really have to like research it, and from what I heard, uh, it it could be very likely not like how everyone like explains it, but hey, I not to say that to not take a vaccination either. Like, it should be everyone's personal choice of their own health if they want to take the vaccination or not. I just know that there's a lot of risk actually to taking it, and there's and people suffered from it and ended up like coming out worse for just taking the vaccination. Yeah, they're supposed to prep your immune system, which, as far as like I see, like with, but of course, like with anyone that's like weak to any like to something, like yeah, like you can only try to like keep them from getting it, but anyone that like got the COVID and recovered, I haven't heard like gotten again or like gotten like it very bad, if anything. Like it's pretty much like a flu now. I think what like from what I heard, it's like it really should be called something than just a vaccination. It's like not really the best term for it. It's one of the things I heard, but yeah, I certainly can bring up if you have like proofs on like how it like is a vaccination or whatnot, or how it really does work. Then I'm certainly open on like hearing all that, because again, like I just been hearing a lot of facts that it doesn't. So and from like very trusted people that like know about this stuff. And yeah, and that's the most important thing. Whether like I'm right or wrong about it, it's all anyone's choice. Like I do hope it, like if you do choose, like I do really hope it does help you, because yeah, it's like even the Bible says on like taking like medicine that we find. I'm blanked on like where like I completely forget like where it like would say that, but I know it's like it's not against all like us taking medicine on like when we know it like would help our general health of what's going on, or like to cure on anything. Yeah, some people's bodies like, so yeah, that's the careful risk really consider, and hopefully there's like some way to like find out before like could like cause like problems, and that's why like again like if you take it, I do really I do hope best of your health on taking it. It's just I just like I think I might have like once like I haven't like taken the test on like if I got it, but when it like right before like it all started or so, I think like it's very possible I did get it. Hello there. Another one to just possibly trip. Okay. Is this like another little town? Oh, there's criminals now. Well, of course not all robots are going to be like... about Trash Nico Corporation. I don't see it saying all that. Unless it's saying it up there. Yeah. Felt like just like mentioning like the one thing like I came in mind of like the whole thing with like masks and stuff. It's like gotten to a point like almost everyone thinks that like the masks are like their salvation, and it's like it's not how it works. Just keep that in mind. But hey, I do what I like, just be like out of respect and follow. Like there's nothing like telling me, like there's nothing against to wear a mask. So like certainly I would wear a mask if anywhere like if it really requires me to wear a mask or so. Just submit to government with that sense. It's a thing that we want to like also remember, like with like Romans 13, submit to government. Oh yeah. I haven't officially caught COVID, but test tonight. I heard that the test could possibly be false on or it was like false positive if anything. But like, or I forget. Like the test could just be like wrong sometimes, but if anything, but yeah, like I don't know if like this like would cause trouble or anything, but like just be honest, like I haven't had any reason to take the vaccine myself, and but if I am so forcefully required or whatnot, it's not like I'll like as much as I'll first trial like yeah, my personal choice, and not like if I do get sick, then yeah, I'm gonna try not get anyone else sick with it, but there's no risk on anyone else for me not taking it. Because again, like if say the vaccine should help, then you shouldn't require everyone in the world to take it. It should be their personal choice if they want to take it, considering the risks. Well, let me see if we meet this guy. You can't run around like that. It's dangerous. Okay, grab this kind of robot here. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this. Oh, you're talking about me, because I'm so fluffy. Here, I'm too busy with it. Sorry if I don't like I generally don't care to to read things out loud, I guess. PSR. Yeah, it's good if if any tests like are at least accurate for like that. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if I was working, it was like it kind of pushed me to like, okay, I'll just for even at my own risk of my body, I'll try to be respectful and like take it. But yeah, I work at home, so like. I think part of it is prep people for a time when 2D is no longer valid. If you didn't have a reason to wear a mask, would you? People, would you? Yeah, it almost feels like the whole mask thing could be like a test and control and stuff, or what people do out of fear, and that's a big thing. Like everyone does. Like when it comes to it, we all will fear death. But in a sense, when you have peace with God, and we don't exactly fear that death that badly. Like sure, I fear like the pain of like dying or whatever it's going to like feel like. That's my only fear of it. But I'm like very much at peace of like what comes like afterward with my trust in God. Oh, nice. You work at home now too. I think a lot of people wanted to like get driven to like work. The reason I went to work at home wasn't so much of like what was all happening with COVID. It's because my avatar started sounding as like I suddenly saw potential of my dream job, and I'm very thankful that it turned out that way. And hey, Claude, sorry I didn't say hi like right away. We were like been in like conversations back, which sorry if it's like really slowing my progress on doing the game, but it's the fun of like streaming is just to like talk with everyone and joining in like playing a game here. Yeah, I should ask someone. Oh yeah, I think I already showed him that. Because he's talking to this kid apparently. Which I don't know how it works as a kid robot. Do you like slowly upgrade to bigger parts to make you grow up? Is that how it works for a child robot? Or do they or are they foreverly a child? If a set of Google glasses could see and alert others to the fact that you're... Oh yeah, yeah, if you're talking about like the it even like says in Revelations about like the whole whatever like symbol that's going to be put on like every person to like that worships Satan, or that's to worship like the Antichrist. And so like there will be a very clear point like that on that. Like if you worship God, like you're going to be like kicked out of like of like any like just natural thing to be able to do, like buy and sell, and it's going to be harsh. Uh, but that happens, I believe, like right after the what's it called, where everyone gets snatches up. I forget. I'm blanked out on words on like what that's called. Oh, nice. So I'm guessing you work like with stuff like through the computer. It's like the usual the big usual way of like being able to work on home. And obviously I work at home like working on just 3D character art stuff. Yeah, the rap yeah, something starts with rap now. Like I'm starting to think of what like the word was. What like another small version of you, or a bigger version of you floating there. So this looks like a little city here. Due to organic life hazards, please. Yeah, I think it's like I guess like the pandemic thing. Probably what killed them all is like the Zergs and stuff. Like the probably brought a bacteria thing into the air, or just the Zergs just killing them, eating them. Rapture. Yeah, I was so blanked out I couldn't even think of the word rapture. Oh, IT. Oh, nice. Yeah, I could see how like just how it's able to work. You're able to work from home on that. Really changed a lot of things, like with I think workforce, that now you're like not going to buildings in a sense anymore. Checking behind here. Or sneaky memory things. Is there a reason that we have this back area, but like there's nothing there? But yeah, like there is a sense, like especially with church, like there's the big importance of like coming together, like physically, to like commune with one another, and you like, yeah, you could like voicefully talk and like see each other's face on a screen or so, but like there's a big sense that it's like not the same when you like come face to face, to like to be able to just hug each other. And it's somewhat sad that it workforce may have like gone away from that because of like COVID, and just more convenient to like keep any sickness spreading. Oh, I'm starting to learn Blender. Nice. Oh yeah, and that's the sad thing. Like if you're talking about like cost of commission with 3D artists. There's like, yeah, kind of two sides. Like, cause one, like a lot of artists are like, Even me sometimes, like, was probably, like, undercharging. Okay. We explored that little corner plenty enough times. Is there... Oh, we can't scratch at that door. Okay, what's going on over here? Mistake your identity. Oh no, the on and off action. What's going on with this water? Oh, it's the light from this thing. Ooh, like squares or something. Pet me. Give me attention. I'll trip you if you don't give me attention. Don't cats do that? Just like walk in front of your feet to try and get your attention. But oh, I was gonna say but yeah, like kind of the fair price a lot of times, like it's a lot, like 3D's expensive, like from how long it takes and effort it is required to like study and learn it too, to do it like very well. So it's super expensive for just a single person to want to like commission for just their own like personal artwork. And so because it's like kind of an industry level skill that you're asking for. Yeah, and that's also definitely understandable. So it's like, because it's not a necessity. So if you certainly don't have the money to charge for it, then yeah, please keep the money to just to flourish for yourself. That's what this guy says here. He is not the one that they're looking for. Do mind control onto it, so he just suddenly it's like thinking Star Wars because he said the line, "I am not the one that you are not the one that you're looking for." You're looking for. And of course, the one that we're looking for is the criminal. Making as if like being an outsider person is wrong or rebellious. You haven't rendered a character model yet, just a simple donut. Yeah. Which, yeah, I've seen a lot, they do that. I wonder why we can't talk to this thing. Anyway, I noticed there's like a big ching ding. Yeah, I've been like walking around this, I've been thinking like it was like only this like little hallway thing or so of like people in it. Like, no, a whole nother city apparently. Midtown. Oh, and I got achievement catwalk. So that explains why there's a bunch more squares. So now we gotta look for whatever that looks like. But hey, as long as I take to... Oh, my computer did that thing. Flickered and crashed my VC face and annoying stuff. For a moment, I'm not going to see chat, by the way, because it does that too. Let me refresh everything. I was going to say that that I don't mind that, like, I get to have more fun of this game for like how long I'm taking to to play it. I just apologize for if I bore anyone on taking so long, walking back and forth and just talking. Yeah, these are not the droids you're looking for. Yeah, exactly.
There's the kitty cat. Do you see the kitty cat? See that right here on this side, it's bigger. See the kitty cat?
Probably that clear on that one. Which, well, you remember cats doing this. Probably hurt the kid. Yeah, so have a. Oh, you have dinner to worry about. So yeah, now I have chat come back. Knocking stuff down. Give me attention, or I'm gonna make a mess of your place. Yeah, what I'm using right now is I just have a web camera track in my head. There was another program that used like the VR tracker, and you could like wear it on your head to like move the head. It works. That way does work a lot more accurately and stuff. It's just you had to start up Steam VR, like you had to start the game up, then Steam VR, and it if the game crashed, then you had to like reboot the whole Steam VR, and it just made it annoying. And the fact you had to wear something uncomfortably on your head. There's probably like a more comfortable way than what I did. Like you could probably wear like a hat and maybe like much smaller trackers now to like wear for if you're doing it that way. But it's just more comfortable and convenient to have like the web camera. Yeah, I'm using what's the program VC, like it's VSEE Face, VC Face, and it uses VRM format. Yeah, just like what Timber the Wolf said. Okay, let's actually start meeting these people. The next day, other arm too. Then my body. So basically, he's going to slowly just replace himself. Will I be the same robot that you're? Well, I would say you would be the same if you're keeping the same exact software. Otherwise, yeah, you're just replacing your body. Okay, what are you showing me right now? People I don't know, my guess is that they probably live in the mess. do what with that. Okay. Okay. So, kind of hints on like where. Sure, it's like you go. This looks like kind of a what's it called, like a salon with these mirrors, like get like your hair cut, but of course they don't have hair. Guessing there's going to be like another like scavenge hunt. Yeah, we work all day long together. Like I said, speaking of dogs, yeah, they're kind of sad people down in the slums, and think that you guys don't think very highly of them. Street, and there's floor and the door number. Easy to find. So you. Yeah, so let's talk about that. What do you say, street? Street, floor, and then door number. Said something else. You like my outfit, yeah, for security. Doesn't have it. Oh, saying we can't be like little security. Oh, you don't have a camera. Well, if you have with a VR, then you could like use the other program that like that I know. Actually, I don't know if like they updated it. Like it's been so long, but it's called like Suvo. Yeah. Stream your virtual avatar. So SUV. Come on, show up again. SUVA. So SUVA, Suva. That's the other program that I used before where it uses VR tracking to track where your head moves and stuff. Which looks better, I think, even than this program. But this one works good enough for like if you're using a camera. Oh yeah, and it could use, yeah. If you happen to have iPhone, there's like an app you can like get to track your face, and you can plug that to work wirelessly to your computer. Like you just, as long as you like plug in like with the Bluetooth of your computer, like it basically would talk to your phone like wirelessly, and yeah, that would track your face too. But you'd have to get like something that like holds your phone up, which actually I wonder. You know what? That reminds me. I wonder about getting some stand on my desk to like hold my phone, if there's something to buy for like that. And because I need it especially held up to like so I could put a wire cord, because my phone drains like way too much, like having that tracking my face. Also, I heard like the other problem is that it's kind of very stressing on your phone. Like it can like heat it up or something. What happened to um so the story I remember of Face Rig, for one, I personally never could like figure out as much as like I know about 3D. I guess this like explains on just like how really complex they make any creative developer to like put their own custom rig in Face Rig is so mind-boggling complex that I tried to just do the concept pipeline. Like I tried to read a like I tried to get like my character in that and I could not. I could not get any significant thing to work, and like I pretty much just quickly gave up when I just couldn't like figure it out. And but then again I didn't have anyone to like just show me how to do it. So, or at least never like found the time to like get someone that did know how to, or I don't know. Like I know they're like, especially like I'll just like say this one artist that like made some really good 3D models for others is, if you ever heard of Cara Brew. So it's like Cara, but like then with BREW, like Cara Brew, like coffee. And he made, which actually Timberwolf, like you usually, like I always remember you using the model that he made for Face Rig. But the thing with Face Rig, its earlier one worked fine enough or so. They they pretty much made a new version that required, oh that's what, like it requires a subscription to use it. And we have free source ones that uh requires no payment, and it works like just as good or better. It's like, so why even bother? And their program did not get any easier to be put in the program. I jumped to Face Rig when I realized on how easy it is. Like, oh, you just need to do a VRM format. I know how to do that, and just like boom, easy. Like finally, I get my character into it. Oh, I think it was Suva. Suva did like VRM, and then I saw like just how really easy it was to put in there, and then I found out about VC Face. I think like a few other ones I tried, but VC Face it seemed like a lot more convenient and promising. Yeah, the woofer. He made the woofer and put it in Face Rig. The Canis, I should have a VRM format for you to like. I believe I've provided one. So that's another big long upgrade list if I wanted to like update more. Is I have not updated the VRMs for my avatars. They're just kind of been sadly stuck in like this old format or old version and all that. But but yeah, the Canis. I think I need a drink because I'm getting dry throat from talking so much. But but yeah, the people took the woofer and brought it into like VR chat and all that, because it was a free model that he gave for everyone, which is a very it's very kind of where any like artist like to like just make it a decent avatar and just like give it for free. And the big reason I always like explain the reason like I once was like going to do that or so, but like it was way back in like Second Life. I was making a high enough quality avatar, and I was going to give it out for free. And people said it's way too high quality to just give to for free, and like in a sense like said that uh it would cause it would actually harm people that were trying to sell their avatar. Because if you imagine it, like people that all grab the free one, but then not support the people that are actually trying to make money off of it, and spinning the word like, because like I just like in like my free time, like not needing to get money, and like already like had a job or whatnot, or I think, well, during like Second Life, thinking of it, like I don't think well, actually I think I somewhat had a job, but then like when it like closely came to college and I didn't like have any work, uh, but like I remember a very early job. The first job, like legitimately job I had was just like with like someone private packaging company, and uh, I don't want to like say the company because like it is a kind of a private company, and uh, yeah, just not needing to say like personal info of that, but it basically was just packaging, just like few like little soap products, and then there was like even like bird food that he just packaged, and it was like just called up and like see what work needed for it, and so it was just like little bit of work that I did. Until then, I like went to college, and uh, then I learned like I first was learning mechanical drafting, quote unquote drawing on a computer. It's not the same as art, and uh, but I'm very glad that we found that I had help, that like found the other college that I moved to of doing 3D game art college. Talks. Sorry, back to yeah. We went into talking again. Oh, I think I really paused it because like everything flickered and I had to like bring it back up. Oh, and then we were like talking about like the BZ faces and stuff. Version sold me a faulty battery the other day. Now he just pretends to not to hear. Try to confront him. If it wasn't for Sentinel's patrol into spare parts, maybe look at his face and see that he is also died out of charge. Yeah, I think there is something with the faulty food that maybe he also like lost power. Deja vu. I was saying like we just keep going into like talking. Oh, you did like in high school. Oh, interesting. The 3D drafting. Haven't we done this before? I haven't gone in this area just yet. It's over here, by the way. Any secrets? Seems like the slump areas. Sorry, little one, you can't play over here. You can wait a few years on. Maybe I'll be around for another few more years. The mini mission. You might. I wonder if you're thinking of someone else playing the game and done this area. So I guess they all say that. At least the one that does. I'll play around here anyway. Because I'm a cat. Yeah. Let me see what you want. Well, I guess you're a little rude. Box. Because we're a cat. Box. Cats always like jumping in a box like that. They certainly capture all the features that cats do. Just jump in box. Wonder if something happens if we like jump in a few times. That guy doesn't seem to be like phased by this. He's peeking over. He seems suspicious on how he's looking around. New lair, yes. This mine now. I shall sleep in here. Yeah, new lair. New Bravio. Yeah, big thing that started me into like 3D stuff, because like I think like initially I first started like drawing, but then like I played Second Life, which my sister like showing about. I was like, oh, like at very first I like, cause like I started like with my name Raccoon Rezillo. So like right away I was like planning to like be a raccoon, and I remember it was like, yeah, like after like I seen Over the Hedge and was starting to draw like cartoon characters, because like I like I figured like instead of just thinking of them in my head or whatnot, but door. Open the door. But if I fit sights, yeah, exactly. Exactly that. But trying to think, what was I like gonna say? Oh, that yeah, like so yeah, when I first started Second Life, again, like I wanted to like look like a raccoon at some point, so I named myself Raccoon Rezillo. But I first was actually just playing with like making ships, and I wasn't thinking so much of like making avatars or so. Like if anything, I was just being a little cheap with like trying to style myself to look like one. Look like a raccoon or so. Like edited like the first free furry thing that you like get in the game. Like when I started. And then at some point, like I just started this. That's when like trying to like make my avatar more originally all from like me trying to just make an avatar. So like the first just did all like basic prims, and then when I learned how to like use the sculpty thing from like Blender, and then like and I was starting to like learn like with like some Blender stuff, like I never got to and even still like I never got to where knowing how to like fully model an avatar in Blender or like rig it and everything. I never learned how to do the rigging. At first was like when I was going to like go into animating and stuff with Blender, like I was planning on like making it as much as I knew was like just with objects, making like a puppet. Like I didn't know how to like morph mesh and stuff around as big as well as like professionally or whatnot, until I then like went to that college and learned Maya, and it was like, oh, like this is what I like really want, like completely create your own character, like to the levels of like just whatever design you wanted, instead of like the restrictions that like you just make a head in like Second Life to like stick on a body that you cut. Gonna intersect the dead battery shop. Well, don't spoil too much on that. Like I'm still just kind of like exploring around right now. I was thinking of like checking around later, like checking in the shops. 2458 Edoc. Wonder. Well, the other thing I wondered on like looking at. Yep, the poor guy. And it's sad that he doesn't even like notice his problem. Yep, apparently something with that code. I don't want everything like spoil that right away. So please, so I guess like please no spoilers until like I really do explore around. Why did you do it again? Usually you don't do it 2 times. Froze again. Why do you have such a problem? I'm gonna close my browser too. Well, once again, I'm left without seeing chat for a little moment. I don't know what's on with my graphics card that does this. With specific things, or like it's like blanks out and then like flickers the screens and then like things crash from it. Like VC face freezes up. It's like, why do you do that? But yeah, I want to first see if I can, pretty much just see if a little bit if I can find things on my own, and then just like, because I don't want to waste like much time after that, then seems like something. Oh, we can meet this guy. Oh, he has a friend. Oh, we can't show him anything. There's a other person over here that I didn't talk to. Might as well talk to everyone here. Bouncer. Or club here. Club closed. And why are you guarding it if it's closed? Oh yeah, who are you, please? Everyone's looking for. Maybe it is. Maybe I am from the police and you better let me in to see if you let her in. This is the kind of like silly argument like in movies do of like characters trying to like get around like people guarding a place. Whoop. Have I got your attention yet? Pet me. I'll trip you if you don't pet me. It's the trendiest shop in the town, but the shopkeeper is pretty grumpy. So if there's like Midtown, so I wonder if there's going to be like a top town. If they're going to be like all the high reachy like robots that are like in palaces and are like sipping tea and attack ankles, yeah. I'm nipping your ankles. Yeah. You get some slide going. Whoa. Spin. I like just stand in front of him. Yep. Or just stand in his path. I could like trip him. Spin. Yeah. Okay. In this shop? Hello. If it's going to continue doing this, I'm going to be forced to use my PNG thing. Because, sad to say, if I just can't have this running, the computer has a really annoying problem with running that. What's your bio? Interesting. We have a thing back here that we can play. We guess play something? Rugs. There's like a achievement thing to like. Well, there's the music thing that other guy played in the slums. Guitar that. You think you're so? Are you thinking you're fabulous yet? I guess that's all that's in here. Oh, here's the rug. But yeah, I think the achievement's like scratching a rug on like each area. He's just concerned about like all the fashions and like, oh, what terrible clothes. Like, not even considering like what everyone else is saying is like the person's a criminal. Like that's maybe why they're just not wearing really great clothing. Look, colors. Everything's like basically in like cases. Like the basketball is in a case, as if it's like a highly prized collectible thing. Steel jacket. We could steal it. I don't want to steal just yet. I feel like that would be like an objective later for me to do that. You see. Oh, we haven't had a checkpoint like within an hour. But then again, like I've been walking. What was that? Some sound. Well, we actually caused him to fall. Got my attention yet? No, pet me. Really curious on like grabbing it now and seeing what it just do. If they like get mad at me or something. But then again, if it like makes me lose ability to look around here. Well, that's the big thing. It's so there's supposedly a street, so it's supposed to be a street sign thing. Oh yeah, it's not bad to examine it. Look at this again. It's like a no. And there's the no. Is that this along the street? Is that the street? Might be like right along that, but I want to look around everywhere before I proceed. Am I not allowed to go in here? I want food. Let me through. I fell. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, I guess you can make them fall on their face. And they're like, I'm just back up. Pet me now. And he just like goes on walking. Not proceed further. Access to outside is fully restricted. Disabled. Hide under it. How long has he been like telling him that he cannot proceed? Maybe the jack is like to get through that area. You stepped on me. How dare you? I'm gonna make you trip because you stepped on me. And I did it again. Dear, don't step on cats. Don't don't mind that they even like walked mindlessly in front or like right in front of your feet. You have you've dared to step in front of a cat. Cute. We just taking this lap. Terrible robot ignores us. This one doesn't. I have now bed. He is my bed now. Wouldn't that be just great to like, just cat just jumps on your belly and just goes to nap. That's a great thing on like having a cat that like wants to cuddle you like that. Music playing. Okay. This is one of the TG does. What do you mean? Little bar in here. I tried downloading an aim bot to be the best of the game, but it ended up with malware. I'm not sure about everything. Seems maybe it's from the malware that you just download. Oh, his head is upside down. He was getting an aim bot. So that's kind of a very clever kind of idea. Let's see if I could like knock all these. I really wonder if like for some reason they like accidentally pushing me off the table, or if it's not possible to get these all in. Because I try to do this and then I always find like a few balls that like fell on the ground somehow, and I don't get how. But like it was too forceful or something. I wish you could bap all of them though. So you could like gently push them all. April. Well, I'm not trying to do actual pull right now. There. I'm trying to just get them in and like... I wonder if there's like any kind of like achievement with that. There's like... put quarters in it and like pay to like play a game. Which I think how that would work is like it would like cover on where you get the balls. Mastered every game that ever existed, but I can't figure out how this one works. Am I not seeing the whole picture here? Like here, have this picture. This is the same thing, actually. I was saying, like, maybe if there's achievement. You're the exact bar person in the other place. I don't know, 20. Like, pretty much every. Are you gonna say that? You seem gigantic from little eyes. Which could be inside the sport nerdy area. Knock that bull off. Pet me now. Just stare at him like after I knocked things down. That was flung. Is he spraying oil into his mouth? Which makes sense. Yeah, he's like spraying that like into his like little speaker holes. Sign that thing you can't read apparently. Let's see something. It's like it has like some like blue sign with leaves by what looks like a bed. This is like a table. Change the music. Here, have that music now. As I leave. Oh wait, there's a bunch of that sign. Hello. I think nothing This is great, buddy. It's like he's like smoking vape or so. Which I hear a lot of things, like it's the vaping is not any better than like just smoking a cigarette. Like there's like metals and stuff, and like I probably saw like a lot. There's like ads about it, which is interesting. Like on like what on why I do an ad that says to not get a product. But yeah, Want to really consider the health issues with the things, and how addictive they are. Whistles. Not Mo. It's not Momo, but it's Mo. Might start just like not just because like I'm getting tired of like speaking all the time. I just want to like leave. This guy pausing. Oh, only is try to not scare him away. Well, he better pet me, or I'm gonna scratch him. So for anyone that played Skyrim, until I took a screwdriver to the knee. They're closed now. Yeah. Your knee looks fine though. A big thing, seriously, Loba, like as much as like you joke about it, like an arrow to the knee would be devastating to, like, especially at that time. I remember seeing like some video like explained it a lot more, and like what like would it like all cause, and like basically someone like would lose their whole leg, and like so like it would definitely be like a meaning of that would stop someone from adventuring. I don't know how I got like, or get like mosquito bites and then they're just like itchy constantly. I don't know how I got one just like on my finger now. I wonder if there's like mosquitoes in my room. I don't see them around. Okay. I'm staring at that one. What am I gonna do? Okay. Big arrow pointing me here. Just constantly circling around here. How do we explode around here enough? So yeah, it's definitely down this street here. Is what we're needing to look around for. Trying to look at something we haven't done. Is can we get on top of any roofs? And I haven't found another memory thing. Either security guard is sleeping or he's dead. Should someone be worried about this seemingly dead-looking security guard that maybe something killed him. Oh, we've been I don't know. I've still been like exploring around. There's a shop street. It goes. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Here's one question I'll ask is like, would it significantly change things if I steal this jacket? Usually I don't straight away go to doing some then again I've been just tripping someone for fun. There's something with using an item there, but I don't have any item to use there. It's probably to like turn loud music. Oh, maybe they like that's how you would steal. Like maybe the guy would like see me trying to like grab it, and I'll have to play noise to make him walk over there, and then. So I'm guessing I can't, but I'm too concerned to like click there to cause a event that I can't undo. Also, I don't get why I'm not getting any checkpoints around here. I've been around here all this time. It's like, is there not a checkpoint? Oh, I haven't gone like way over down here. Go clip this. Yeah. Yeah, sure, I mean. I'm actually glad it appreciate any like would be glad on like anyone to like clip, because as you imagine not too many clip. Raise your face speakers. Are you a big announcer robot? What are you looking at? Just staring at the camera. It's not like the other cameras that like nodded at you every time you mount. Oh, there's the tape. Can I meet him before I just like grab this tape, or is he? I'm a cat. I don't comprehend this word stealing. How would a cat know about stealing? Because I'm trying to think of like any like silly comeback on that. I could give you one, but you will have to. Oh, they don't like being watched. Well, maybe there's a reason they're wanting to watch you. So, which, yeah, I could see this sequence So I am pretty certain if I come over here. Or maybe it's might be. Oh. Well, don't walk in cats' ways. Be more careful. He like even fell down the stairs too. Yeah, so like if I do that, yep. Yeah, so like I figured that's what happened. So I need the tape to make the loud music, and so I can already get what to do there. But I don't even know why I need that jacket. Oh, watches that. Gotta be more careful. Pet me. Suffer the consequence or pet me. I'm just messing with them at this point. These guys give me attention. Said for 350 years. It's a long time just to sit around for a robot. Though I wonder if they could like go into like sleep mode for the 350 years, and it's like basically an instant late for them after that. Her tray. I am the trouble. There's no need for me to find trouble. I'm a cat. Daily menu: dry air and boil of hot oil, extra quality. Feed me. What can I do? Can you pay with real money? What, the picture's not valuable enough? It's a precious item. Jump over all your counters. only found like one memory around this so far. This bar area again. Things there. There's nothing around in here. Did I jump on that? So that would like knock down. A lot of pictures. Similar pictures. Might have to like get off for just dinner sometime soon. It was the plan to like just get further, and I'm impressed with like how like I kind of thought there wasn't like too much mapped area, and then they have like this whole city area now, so impressed with how much world they made just to explore everywhere. I see now he's standing there. Open box. Oh, you gotta go to? Yeah. I'm trying to just see like where I like even figure out how to get why I even need that thing. And my guess is like perhaps it would help me get through through something. Oh, here we go. Now I'm getting up. Whoosh. No. Not anymore. Going up? What's the point of jumping all up here? Just to jump down. Where's this alley? To give it to him. Midnight elevator. There's that guy. I guess those are sentries. Get up here. And that's it. So the only other thing I could think of starting to do is, which I wonder, it's 3 and 5, but then where's 3 and 5? Oh, is it these things? Oh yeah, it's floors. What are you guys doing? Okay. I'm thinking I need to go on the upper level box. Kind of puts me in a weird sit pose. So I think the idea is like you don't see the cat and it just sits in there. Yeah, level 3 is like up there, but I'll scratch at this door. Just seeing if there's anything around here first. Another box. Box. I'll take care, Bravia. Yeah. I think that really what I'm really wanting to find is like another checkpoint. So I guess like I'm looking to like really do something that like give me a save. And I must jump in every box. Yeah, let's go upstairs now. After I make sure I got all these boxes. Yeah, I think I went around that way. I like the concept. So even though the sentries are not like... So I think I even like shown the picture to them and they didn't even like get the concept of the address. Oh, boarded up. Side of this little hole. Ooh, turn red. There we go. Save. I think right there I'm gonna like end it because now I got my save. Yeah. So probably not so much progress. So it's gonna be some more playthroughs, but I guess this is like last area, and well, maybe last big area, but like there, well, that area wasn't like supposedly big, but there was like a lot of run around, essentially, because of. I'm trying to think of it, like, I wonder if it, we, interesting to think of how they like mapped the whole place, because it felt like everything was like very connected, thinking of it. And then there's like that last area. I wonder if the next memory is somewhere in here. I couldn't find anywhere around in that place. I was mainly like looking for like these. But yeah. I also wonder on like play. I don't know. It's more comfortable to like play DCS, even though it's like better and like easier to like fly while like being able to look around in the plane. I can use my mouse in a sense, but then I can't like really look around like some panels to easily find like look at. But and the big thing is like while flying you can like just look on the side to see like where something is. It makes it like a lot easier. But I kind of rather just casually like play it in desktop to not have to wear a whole VR set and then like lock basically make it like because when I do that then like I don't get to watch something on the side or something or just like kind of relax. I feel like and I already like streamed a good few hours, so I'm gonna see if don't mind sitting for a little, but it does look like when it's like only like one someone in here, then it kind of I'm not sure on really doing a raid. You know what? I'm gonna just because I might join him here. Like I mentioned about the game Tekken, so the only real big reason I feel like uh, playing it would be to play with like someone for just like in a sense they're like sports, so but I don't know. It's tough to really play a game that like just ends up frustrating you, and it's nothing against the game. It's just it reveals and shows like the testing of my own patience really on like yeah that yes I'm bad at the game and therefore it just frustrating to sit there and lose and lose and lose and lose. But because he's playing that, uh, I'll go raid him. So thank you for coming by and had like some nice big talk and all that. So, take care. Bye bye.
So am I not? Hey, Rezillo.